This day is set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our civilization and to set free a suffering humanity.
Hey guys, so this trip started out with a trip to Asheville on my way to the eastern side of Tennessee to help out with the hurricane relief efforts. And on my way up there, I saw this ad on Arms List. Arms List is a pretty cool website if you're looking for guns. It's a subscription based, and by the way, I'm doing this in my hotel because I'm not at home, so I apologize for the bedspread type background. But I wanted to kind of go over some of these deals. But I started off with this Arms List find. You guys, this is a 2000 serial number M1 carbine. It is it's set up like the Type 3, like the end of the war, late war, post-war setup. It really is in good shape. It's missing the bolt catch, so I'm going to fix that. But it's all there. It's all there. It's pretty good shape. But you guys are not going to guess how much I paid for this rifle. I paid $250. That's what I paid. $250. Now, you say, how in the world did you find a $250 M1 carbine? Well, the ad called this M1 carbine a wall hanger. And I was like, well, wall hanger? Well, why is it a wall hanger? And he said, so I reached out to him and he said, well, it hangs on every second shot. Well, I did some research. I tore it down, pulled it apart. And actually this M1 carbine, you see how the finish kind of looks almost like a spray paint job kind of deal? Well, if you look real close, you can see that this receiver was actually a re-welded receiver. And what that means is that before the CMP, before imports, collectors had no real other option than re-welding demilled M1 carbines from the trash and then buying parts and basically assembling an M1 carbine from a bin of spare parts and a demilled receiver. So this one actually has been re-welded, and the right hand side, when you pull it apart, when I disassembled it, it actually was starting to split a little bit on the right hand side. Now you guys are like, oh, that's super crazy, dangerous, whatever. Well, look, you're talking probably another $600 in parts, probably. And I actually got the receiver. And so actually my plan for this is I'm going to tack weld the receiver, tack weld it again. And we're actually going to make this a blank only firing gun. The barrel is in pretty good shape. It's been counterbored. So it's probably not going to be like a 1,000-yard gun or anything crazy. But that's our plan for the carbine. But for $250, even if it was just a wall hanger, that's a great looking rifle for $250. So I kind of rolled the dice, didn't know what I was getting into, didn't know what would be, but it came with a sling, oiler, and everything, so I thought that was a good way to go. Next on the list, get these out of the way. So as you know, I've got a World War II Jeep project. I'll be working on that actually when I get back from this deployment. Going to be posting a lot of videos because we're actually going to be transporting it back home. And then after that, a lot of this gear that I've been accumulating is going to go on this Jeep, and we're going to do a live video on where all that stuff is going to sit. So let's get this, I guess let's get these out of the way. These are just generic World War II era straps. Got these for $8 a piece. I never turn down World War II straps when they're reasonably priced, just because, you've got gears and bedrolls and all sorts of kinds of stuff that's going to have to get strapped down, and I don't want to use modern era straps. Also, I picked up this Eagle oiler. This will probably get a coat of OD green paint. But I think I picked this up for $25. Repops are actually pretty expensive, so I figured for $25 for an original, that would be in good shape. So, also on the list, I picked up this tire air pump. This will go underneath the rear seat of the Jeep. I've been needing one of those for a while. This one was in really good shape. It's still going to need the kit. All the guts in it probably going to have to be replaced so it'll actually pump air. But the fact that all the color on it was really good shape and there was no real rust on it was what got me on it, so I jumped on it. Okay, moving on next, I got this gas mask bag. So, as you know, this is the very common, you see it on like, Saving Private Ryan. It's the gas mask bag that they wore on their chest. It's the rubberized version. These, honestly, are hard to find sometimes because usually they're dry rotted. They're usually ripped right here. Straps are usually in really rotty shape, and they're ripped around the edges. A lot of times these have got severe creases in them and they're dry rotted. Usually the bottom of the bags are even busted out. So this one is in really mint condition. They go anywhere from like $150 to $200. Picked this up for $50. It came with this mask. I had to do a little research. This is actually a British/Canadian gas mask from World War II. So it's missing the canister, but I thought that was pretty cool. We're going to finish this off with, I picked up a bazooka. I don't know what company made this bazooka. It did come with a sling. Thought that was kind of cool. It does kind of look like a older style reproduction bazooka. I don't know if you guys, from just looking at it, if you guys can tell me maybe what manufacturer put those out. But for $300, it's actually $345. But I figured with tax and shipping from an online sailor, I probably saved a little bit. So this one was in good shape. This one's going to go on the Jeep. Plus it came with a sling. And it looks like it's dated 1969, 63, maybe. If you guys can make that out. That may go on an M16 of mine. I might put a World War II sling on that. But this is going to go on the Jeep. And I might just go ahead and give you a quick peek. When I picked up that M1 carbine, I also picked up a K98. And I'm probably going to do an entirely separate video on that. But I got that for a steal too. So if you guys want to see that video, you guys let me know. But yeah, oh, I didn't even go over the pack board. So the pack board is something I've been wanting to get for a long time. A lot of you guys will see World War II pack boards, and they're usually green. Very common to see antique stores and stuff. And they mass produce those things in 44 and 45, and a lot of them didn't even go overseas because they made so many of them. This is called the Yukon style. This is a very early war style. You see them a lot in Italy, North Africa, Sicily, Italy. And you can even see this is kind of the transitional, strap where you got OD7 and OD3. So this one was probably made, later in 43. But these are hard. I wouldn't say hard to come by, but they're not every day. Compared to the OD green style, you find, these are not like everyday finds. So I've been looking for one of these for a long time. Got this for $80. Looked online while I was walking around the store and I saw one for $350. Would I pay $350? No, but I know that some collectors out there would, so I jumped on it because that's going to go on my Jeep. So I think overall, guys, I think I came out pretty good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great day and a Merry Christmas. Bye.